Go ahead and place your hands in your lap with your right hand over your left hand, palms facing up. Finding a nice tall spine as you start to relax the shoulders away from the ears and gently close your eyes. Just taking a few moments here to settle into your physical body and to arrive here on your mat.
Okay, I actually gotta do this. Crap. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Sorry about that. I am doing an unedited week in my life this week. I thought it would be fun to do one of these because I truly haven't in a very long time. Like, I know it's probably been, I mean, maybe a year or so, maybe more, since I've done an unedited week in my life. But today's Monday, and we were in Dallas this past weekend on Saturday night. We left like super early, like 5 a.m. on Saturday, and stayed until yesterday afternoon. We went to do Passover with Griffin's family, and then we did Easter Sunday at his younger sister that goes to TCU at her church on Sunday for Easter, and then went to like where she lives in Fort Worth and just had like some breakfast, and then got on the road and came back home and basically just got ready for the week yesterday evening, folded a bunch of laundry and that kind of thing. But I wanted to do another work week in my life this week and have an unedited version to make it fun. But I am waiting on my slow freaking computer to restart right now. It's so annoying when I like get on and then my computer is literally acting like it's waking up still and just like won't load anything, and I'm just like, why are you doing this? So I'm restarting it right now. But it's like 7:45 and I'm getting started because the provision I am working on right now, we have to start around 7:45 in the morning because we have our first meeting at 8:30, and we have to like run a bunch of like reports and do a couple things before those meetings at 8:30. So yeah, but I don't really have anything planned for this week. And on Thursday night, actually, my parents are coming in town. This will probably be it's gonna be a shorter work week in my life because it's only gonna go through Thursday, because Friday we are going to Beeville, which is a little bit outside of Corpus Christi, I think, and we're going there for my grandma's visitation this weekend. That's on Saturday, but we have to go up on Friday, and my parents and everything are coming in town Thursday evening for that, but I think they're staying with my brother. So I'll just take this through Thursday and see where the week takes us. But I've got my lovely little coffee, and I had my breakfast this morning, and I did like a 30-minute stretching flow yoga meditation, like an energizing stretch one. I was really struggling last night when I was trying to decide what I wanted to do today for working out, because I knew I wouldn't have time like during the day to go to lunch to a workout class, and I knew I didn't want to go this evening. I don't know why, I just didn't really want to go this evening because I have some like stuff I need to sort out on my computer for like the wedding and just other things. And then this morning I was like, okay, if I'm gonna go to a workout class, I need to go in the morning. And I didn't really want to go to a cardio F45 class because I should be starting my period any day, and doing the cardio days is hard. And I was like, that on a Monday, maybe another day this week while I'm on my period, but like not on a Monday, you know. And then I considered going to spin, but I was like, honestly, spin hurts worse than going to F45 when I'm about to be on my period or on my period. And driving the 40 minutes in the morning, like there and back cumulatively, it's too much for a work day, or at least right now it is. So I was like, I'm just gonna do a yoga flow and do something light to get into the Monday, but definitely plan on going to F45 the other days this week. So it felt really good though to stretch and everything this morning and just kind of ease into the day, since we were, you know, out of routine all weekend. But let's go ahead and get the day started. Picked us up Potbelly on his way home. What?
It was awful.
The Potbelly's not awful though.
I know, but it ain't awful. Everything else about getting there is awful.
Sorry. So for my Potbelly order, I get I just like kind of make my own sandwich.
The BLT?
Yes, but no. He's saying that because one time I ordered...
Turkey is tea, right?
No. That's what happened. One time I ordered a BLT thinking it was... In my head, I know what a BLT is. I was like, bacon, lettuce, turkey. That sounds so good. That's so cool that they have that on their menu. No, I was dumb. And so now I like actually basically get that without the tomato, but I make it turkey instead of tomato. And then I add... Actually, no, I don't add anything else. It's just turkey, lettuce, bacon, and...
You don't have cheese on there.
Yeah, I don't like cheese on my sandwiches. And I get it on wheat. So that's my order. And then I've got a little pineapple super greens, a Buddhist brew, kombucha. I'm currently getting some stuff done for YouTube after work, and Griffin's picking up our groceries right now. I just have to basically send over a lot of like my analytics and metrics for different social media platforms over to my talent manager, and then send her some like brand outreach updates for just like brands I've been like posting and linking about a lot organically for her to reach out for too. So that's kind of like behind the scenes back end stuff that I do for YouTube. This is something I feel like I do like probably quarterly, just to sort of stay updated in those areas. Dinners are ready. I made potatoes and green beans, and Griffin grilled us some ribeye, right?
New York strip.
New York strip. I do not know anything, so this looks so good.
Teamwork at its finest.
Thanks.
Wait. Help me. Help you.
This is your reminder that you can throw frozen fruit in water and just like a dab of maple syrup, that's totally optional too, into a blender and make some at-home sorbet. And it's literally fruit and water, and I'm gonna add some cacao nibs to it. I made it last night, but I did dark chocolate chips, and it was so good, and I forgot it existed. So we're gonna blend some up right now because I am cramping because I just started my period and I want something sweet but refreshing. Voila, I have mine, and I'm about to put some dark chocolate chips in Griffin's. And literally you just need frozen fruit of your choice, fill up the blender with water to like right where the top of the fruit is. I do it like probably right under where the top of the fruit is. Splash of maple syrup or agave if you want, and then top with whatever you want, and it's so good. Morning, happy Tuesday. Just made my coffee and about to eat breakfast and then get on to work. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I was like ready to start my day, but we've been going to bed so early like for a while, but like I've just started recently like actually falling asleep before like 10 o'clock because Griffin wakes up at like 4:30 I think in the morning, or 4:20, I don't know, to go to the gym. And I typically just wake up at like somewhere between 6:30 and 7 usually. And with going to bed earlier, and my body usually only lets me get like 7.5 hours of sleep before it naturally wakes up, which is like what happened today. But then I started like cramping once I was awake, and I was like, I'm just gonna try to get comfortable, and then I ended up like passing out for another hour until my alarm. So I feel more tired than I did when I woke up at 5 a.m. But I feel okay. Like I think I'm very well rested right now, which is nice. Especially for this weekend, because I definitely didn't get a ton of sleep this weekend with getting up early to travel to Dallas and stuff. But I'm feeling so, oh, my coffee's really good today. I'm feeling so excited because busy season's like wrapping up right now for me, and this will really like, technically I feel like the rest of April I may have some days where I have to work like maybe until like 7 or something at night, but that's like nothing compared to like January and February and March. So I'm really excited because I can like feel my provision that I'm on right now slowing down, and it's the best feeling. And this quarter has been like pretty chill for the provision. We've had busy days for sure, but like it feels so good to finally like, because this is my 3rd quarter on it, and I'm like really starting to get in the groove of it and everything, which feels so good. I definitely don't know everything by any means, but it just feels a lot better to like have more of an idea of what I'm doing, especially because when I started on this provision, it was around the time I got engaged and then around the time we were house hunting and like moving. So there was just so much going on in my life when I started the provision that like I felt like I didn't have the full mental capacity to like actually soak everything up and learn, and I was really stressed out about it because I wanted to do well on it and everything. But it's feeling good to like finally just have more of a hang of things. But my cramps are like debilitating right now. I'm like literally like an old woman right now. So I'm going to take some medicine once I get some food in me, because if there's anything I've learned about myself in the years of having a period, it is that I cannot take painkillers on an empty stomach or I will yak. So happy Tuesday. Just made a lovely little quick snack, some chia seed pudding that I made last night with some unsweetened coconut milk and chia seeds. Tay crumbs reminded me that this existed. I used to make it all the time, like in college. Not really all the time, but I'd say at least like once every other month or so, and I just always forget it exists. So I just made some, and basically last night I just put, I think you do 1/4 of a cup of chia seeds and then like 4 parts of whatever milk of your choice. I want to say Tay Crumbs does 1/3 and then 3 parts of the milk, but I've seen both and I've done both and both work recipe wise. Anyways, and I just topped it with some Oat House granola butter. I always have a discount code down below for them if y'all want to try it. This is just the original flavor. The original flavor tastes really similar to like cookie butter to me, but less sweet. And then I did some unsweetened coconut flakes, some cacao nibs, and some raspberries, and I'm gonna eat this really quick.
So, get 2 dumbbells over here, set them up on your shoulders.
Just went to an F45 class at lunchtime, and now I'm making a protein smoothie using this Vega vanilla like plant-based protein. Don't be fooled, it's not my favorite. It's a lot grainier than the Orgain one, and I got it thinking it would be better because there was more protein per serving, but there's just less servings overall in this container, of course, and the scoop is literally this big, so it's basically the equivalent of what I was getting on Orgain. But Orgain's definitely like my favorite vanilla flavor of plant-based protein that I can get. So I'm just making this protein smoothie. I'm doing my typical little dreamsicle situation. The F45 workout today was so good. It was really tough because it was a strength day and I am on my period, but I feel so much better than I did this morning from, I thought I already had orange juice open. Hold on. I definitely feel a lot better though after working out cramp wise and everything. I know I've said it before, but doing strength training, not on the first day of my period. Camera died in the last clip, but cheers. Making myself a quick lunch. So I already had this chicken meal prepped. Basically just cooked it and then I just threw it in a little pan really quickly to heat it up with some seasoning and a little bit of butter. So I just did smoked paprika and garlic salt on the chicken, and then I have a salad kit as like all of the mix-ins. I saw this on TikTok and it's seriously such a genius idea if you need something that's gonna take less than 10 minutes for lunch and you just wanna throw it together quickly but still like get a good lunch and be full. So I'm using this, not Trader Joe's, but H-E-B Garden Lime Crunch salad kit, and I used like 1/3, maybe between 1/3 and 1/2 of the bag. I'm gonna attempt to roll it up, but I'm going to heat the whole thing and kind of grill it in the pan, which is probably what you hear in the background right now, but I'm really excited to try it. Definitely overstuffed it, but at least it looks good. Dinner's ready. Whole Foods and Trader Joe's haul time. So I need more granola because I didn't want to go to Target since it was not in the same area. But I saw that Purely Elizabeth has cereal now, and one thing about me, I would eat cereal breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I could. And I truly never eat it anymore, but this is the honey peanut butter superfood cereal, and I may use this as granola in place of cereal. But I figured if I had just cereal cravings, it'd be good to try. But I got this for actual granola just because it was cheap, and it's the Alpen triple berry, I think. So I am excited to try this out because Whole Foods doesn't carry the vanilla chocolate chip Purely Elizabeth granola, which is so annoying because I can only get it at Target. But I typically get a lot of bags at a time, and I just like didn't want to go over there tonight. I got a big thing of chicken broth because I realized this morning I didn't have any. And then I got these. I'm gonna try one right now. It's the Unreal dark chocolate coconut bars. And I don't know, I feel like, oh, I didn't realize they were literally this big. I thought they were like a lot bigger than that. Well, that's cute, but I've been addicted to coconut lately. Like, I might turn into one, but those are good. 10 out of 10. Gonna keep them in the fridge. I got 2 mangoes because I want to make some mango chia seed pudding that I saw on TikTok. But I'm gonna use frozen mango for the actual base of the chia seed pudding, but I want some actual mango to put on top. And then just got some more dark chocolate chips because I've been baking a lot of random stuff lately. And then I got this original bitchin' sauce. I just thought this would be good with, like, I have some veggies that I need to eat in the fridge, like celery, baby carrots and stuff like that. And I thought that would be really good with this. Just like a little savory snack. And then from Trader Joe's, I got bananas. This is so hard doing an unedited vlog because I'm having to like eat and talk and show at the same time. But I saw someone do like bananas with peanut butter on top, drizzled dark chocolate, and then crushed up peanuts and like put them in the fridge. And I was like, that literally sounds so good. I've just been seeing a lot of food content lately and trying it out. Got some pretzels. I got some more street corn. We always have that on hand because taco night is like our go-to like panic meal if we need something to make. And then I got some bars. Babe, they didn't have your protein bars, so I just got a Go Macro one and then 2 of the Bear Bells. And then I got 2 of these. These are the only really RX bars I like. I like them a lot. Your friend just keeps getting screwed over because protein bars he likes Trader Joe's like never has anymore. Trader Joe's suck! But this one might be good, the oatmeal chocolate chip Go Macro. I loved Go Macros in college. Right now? Just wait for the morning.
I'm about to go run.
Really? Okay. You can only have it if you run. No, I'm just kidding. And then cookies and cream barrels bars. And then some jasmine rice. So we ran out of the quick jasmine rice. Oh, I actually got 3 of those bars. And then I got 2 things of dried mango. Because we love dried mango.
Oh yeah, we do.
I got some peanuts to make that banana snack. And then I got Griffin these little Trek Mix individual packs. It's the almonds, cranberries, and cashews. And then I also got him this mini things snack mix. He likes little savory snacks.
This is so good.
I was like, I was gonna say it was so bad, and I was like, did I really fail at like everything at the store? But
I could let you do that.
That's everything I got, and I'm actually about to FaceTime my friend Katie here in a minute that y'all know here on YouTube, so it'll be good to catch up with her. We actually catched up kind of recently, I think maybe in January, but it's already like time for a check-in again, which is crazy. So yeah, check-in. And I'm excited to talk to her though, but I'm gonna put all this away and then go ahead and get on FaceTime with her. Hi, Katie and I FaceTimed for like 2+ hours, I think. It was so nice to catch up with her. We were saying we're so proud of each other because we typically FaceTime like once every 6 months usually, but this is our 2nd time in a quarter because last time we FaceTime was like January, so proud of us. But it got me thinking, I actually was thinking about this yesterday, but like FaceTiming with Katie just like made me start thinking about it more. But I just wanted to say, like, as I'm getting ready for bed, how grateful I am for my friendships. And I think that, like, obviously friendships is something that we all struggle with a lot in our 20s and even, like, probably in your 30s, because anytime you go through, like, a lot of lifestyle and life changes, obviously friendships are going to, unfortunately, be affected by that. And I was just thinking the other day about how all of my friendships that I currently have been friendships that have been just poured into and really just developed over a long period of time, basically, because I, a few months ago, was being pretty hard on myself about the fact that I have been living in Houston for almost 2 years and I've yet to make like a single new friend organically. Like I have one of my best friends ever, Savannah, here, but I met her in like 2018 during our internship together. And we just live in the same city now, which is so great, and I'm so thankful for it. And honestly, I feel fulfilled and content in my friendships, so I don't feel the need to go, you know, organically try and make new friends, which is a blessing and it's a great thing. But when I sit here and think about, I've literally been in a huge city, brand new city for almost 2 years, and I've yet to make a organic friendship that's new to me, like of my own, and not through like a mutual friend or not like through Griffin's friends or anything like that. I would get really down on myself a few months ago about that and just feel like I had neglected that area of my life. But I had the realization the other day. I was like, okay, but I have all these friendships, some from high school, literally, that have been long distance since high school, that are still strong, if not stronger than they were in high school. And I have friendships from college that, you know, all of my friends except for, you know, my friendships that are local to Houston, which is like one really close friend basically, are long distance friendships and have been since I graduated college, and some even before that. Like I have not seen Katie in person since December of 2019. So going on 4 years of not seeing each other, but we are still close as ever. But do we talk all the time? No, but we're still so close, and I'm just so grateful for the friendships I do have, because I feel like it says a lot that I've maintained, and not just me, like we, as in me and the other friend in the situation, we've maintained our friendship through distance and through, you know, life adjustments and everything. And I just feel like that just speaks volumes to the quality of the friendships in my life, which I'm so grateful for. And I just need to like stop and take a second to like actually express that gratitude, because, you know, a few months ago I was sitting here being hard on myself for not like having a lot of new friends post-grad, or really any new friends to me post-grad, because that I met organically, I guess I should say, because there are people that I've met that I consider friends and everything, but I met them through like mutual friends or something like that, you know, and it's not necessarily people I would hang out with on my own. But I wanted to say that, you know, sometimes it just takes a shift in perspective, because I was sitting there being so hard on myself about that, but like, it's such a blessing and actually truly so incredible that the friendships I do have been, you know, in the works for as long as they have been, and have been around this long despite the distance, especially with friendships like Katie, where she's quite literally in another country, and we haven't seen each other in almost 4 years, which we haven't seen each other in like I had only known her for 2 years when she left to go like abroad, and the last time I saw her. And now we've been friends for 6, and 4 of those years have been long distance. So it's so crazy to think about that, and I just can't express enough gratitude for the friendships I do have, because all of my current day like strong close friendships are people that, you know, it's been through distance and things like that. So it's just truly incredible, and I'm literally so grateful for that. And I don't know, and it doesn't matter about how many friends you have, if you have a friend group or not, if the friends are local to you or not, but I just want to emphasize, like, sometimes you just need to shift your perspective, because when I like shifted my perspective and I realized that my friendships are as close as they are despite the distance and everything, it's actually pretty incredible to think about. So I'm super thankful for all of my friends, and even though we all have different relationships, some of my friends we text every single day, some of my friends we text every few weeks, some of my friends we don't text at all, and we just speak when we see each other. And I feel, you know, I equal love for all of them, and it's just incredible. But I just wanted to share that little perspective shift, because I know it's really easy to be hard on yourself about friendships in your 20s and 30s, and even if you only have one friend, or maybe you're losing touch with some college friends, let this be your sign to like maybe reach out to them and just try and like keep that friendship alive. Because not necessarily saying that all the friendships that you have through college or through high school or through work or whatever need to stay forever. You know, some people are truly just friends for a season, and that's that. But, you know, if there are people that you genuinely have really great relationships and like friendships with, then, you know, it's worth like trying to make it work despite distance and everything. So I just wanted to share that. But I'm actually going to probably watch a YouTube video to unwind a little bit until Griffin comes to bed, and then I'll probably try and like journal, because I'm actually feeling like journaling right now. So I'll probably just do a little bit of that, but yeah, good night, guys. I decided kind of on a whim last night that I wanted to go to a 6:30 a.m. sped class, so it's 6 and I'm about to leave because it's gonna take me like 20 minutes to get there. And I'll leave my outfit link down below. These are the Lulu base piece leggings. And I've got on the long line energy ribbed sports bra. Wearing my Hoka. It's gonna bring my TMs for the sped part of class. And I'll probably grab a coffee after before coming home. I thought I had therapy this morning, and then when I realized I didn't, I was like, oh, I should do a morning workout so I can get it over with, because I want to record my podcast tonight since I have family coming in tomorrow night. And then since I'll kind of like be busy with family stuff Friday and Saturday for my grandma's visitation out of town, a couple hours away, and then Sunday's Griffin's birthday and Monday's mine, so I want to go ahead and get the podcast recorded. So yeah, that's why I wanted to go to sped early. Thank you. Have a good one. You too. Morning, happy Thursday. Today is my Friday, which I'm really excited to see my family later. I know my parents come in. I think they're gonna be in, but they'll probably come to our place around like 3:30 or 4. And I think we're going to head out of town tomorrow, like early tomorrow morning. We were gonna do tonight, but there's just no point in staying in a hotel just for the sake of sleeping. Like, we wouldn't be doing anything if we got there tonight. So I'm really excited to see my family, but obviously I don't like the circumstances. But I am making my coffee. I woke up at like 6:30 and was like, I'm just gonna take 30-ish minutes and just kind of like do a quick clean, just because it was, you know, I haven't had time to like actually clean our place before my parents come. So I just wanted to at least, last night I wiped down the kitchen counters and everything before going to bed after we made dinner. But then the bathrooms, I was like, okay, I at least need to like wipe down the bathrooms and everything. I definitely needed it. So wiped down the bathrooms and just kind of tidied up our room, since I'll probably be sleeping in a room. Tidied up the living room and everything. So got that taken care of. I still need to like clean the actual toilet bowls themselves, but I've like wiped them down. And I plan on going to F45 today. It'll just depend on work, if I go at noon or if I go at like this evening. But I actually had to end up working late last night, which is like, my plan last night was to like actually fully clean after work, but I ended up having to work till like 9:30, and I took a break at like 7:30 to 8:30, and I ran the CVS to get some pimple patches because I have a nasty pimple right here, and I literally had some in my drawer, but I don't know why I couldn't see them, because when I got home and put them up, I was like, I literally have a full pack right here. So I ran the CVS and grabbed those and some more face wash, and I was gonna grab almond milk, but they were completely sold out of all their milk, which was so weird. And I came home and then made dinner. We ate dinner like really late, like 8:15. Got back on work at 8:30 and worked for about another hour. And I really just wanted to get what I needed done, or I wanted to like make more progress on something last night, because I didn't want to be slammed today, because I knew that I would be busy with other stuff today. So I was just I didn't have to work last night. I was just doing it to take care of the today version of me, especially because I'll be out Friday and Monday. So yeah, but I need this coffee stat, so let's finish making her. Just got home from F45 and I am beat. I like, seriously, I'm so beat. Today was, you can like choose legs or upper body with the current Thursday workouts right now. And I usually switch up every week, so like if we're on that workout structure, I'll do legs one week and then upper body the next, but I've done legs the last 2 weeks just because my arms were so sore from spin yesterday, because the arm workout on spin yesterday, like the arm section was so hard. Sorry if you can hear Ella running or rolling around and everything. She always does that right when I get home. But I wore this story set. I'm also shaking my camera. This is so hard with unedited. Normally I would like cut all this out. but the Story set, which is so cute, love her. And I actually just ordered, because Story had their spring sale yesterday, and they do buy one item, get two free, like kind of often, honestly. I feel like multiple times a year. I literally got 7 things for $100. Like, I got a sports bra, 2 pairs of leggings, a pair of shorts, maybe 2 sports bras, and a pair of shorts, or no, a t-shirt for Griffin. And I'm gonna surprise him with for his birthday. And I've been like not spending any money on clothes and anything recently, like besides renting stuff for my Newly when I need to, which I'm pausing the next month. And then I'll restart it when it's June. But I just had to, because I've been wanting more activewear. And I guess I really didn't need it, but $100 for 7 things, like that's like such a good deal. So it was like birthday present to myself, because I usually get myself like something every year for my birthday. It's usually nothing crazy, but this year I was like, I'll get my nails done and I'll get myself this Story stuff, and that will be my birthday present to myself. But other than that, I don't need to spend money on stuff. So I'm just trying to, you know, obviously put as much money as I can towards the wedding and everything. But I'm gonna make a protein smoothie really quick, and my parents should be here honestly in about 2 hours or so. So I'm really glad I cleaned up this morning. But I desperately need a protein smoothie. And today's leg workout was one of those days where it feels like right after you finish your workout, you literally can feel like your legs and butt and everything like is immediately doubled in size, because the fatigue is just that real. So that's how I feel right now. And I want some protein. Using some of Griffin's protein, because it's already out. Don't tell. I just realized his is, I should have just pulled mine out. His is whey, and I just don't think oh my gosh. I don't think I digest whey that well. So I normally do vegan protein. I have gum in my mouth, literally, what am I doing? Okay. Let's see, this is dripping. I just cleaned the counters. Oh my God, oh my God. Guys, it's overflowing. Overflowing, and I literally don't have paper towels. This is really fabulous. Okay, I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. No paper towels. No paper towels. Okay. I know, I'm upset about it too. I'm upset about it too. I just made a mess. Okay. It's a lot later, but my parents are probably gonna be here soon, so I did want to go ahead and end off this unedited vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know it was a lot of the same old, but I tried to switch it up a little bit. I like went to the grocery store on a weeknight and that kind of thing. But I love y'all so much, and be sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Check out my podcast, In Bloom Podcast. I've been like really feeling and vibing with the podcast lately, just like having good episodes, being proud of them, and like I don't know, I've just been enjoying it. So check out my podcast, and I would be rebranding the cover if I wasn't paying for wedding stuff right now, because I want to get like an actual photo shoot done for it and update the cover, but the photo shoot would cost a good bit of money, and I just not doing that right now. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed and turn on post notifications too, so you don't miss an upload, and follow me on my social media link down below. And I appreciate you all supporting me and watching so much, and I will see you all in my next vlog.